Hello and welcome to Talking Shit with the Beastkid. This episode is proudly sponsored by Beast Fight Club, Chelsea Heights. Search him on Facebook, Instagram. Give John a message. He's a great guy. Secondly, Elite Fight Nutrition. Search for Elite Fight Nutrition on Instagram or Facebook. Give Sarah a message. She'll sort anything you need, whether it be normal lifestyle diet or fighter's diet. She's your girl. Flowphonics. Search Flowphonics for the best wireless earbuds. Use code word Beastkid for 10% off. And Warner Building and Constructions. Search Warner Building and Constructions and talk to Chris about any constructions or building needs that you may have. I am joined here with two champions, Eman Carlo, who looks a little bit hungover, and the recent Aussie champ, ComaKO. What's going on, boys?
Not much, man. Just drove an hour down here from Killer to Chelsea Heights to join this podcast, and lucky enough to join it with champion Eman Carlo as well.
The hungover champ. So, Eman, we'll start with you just quickly. You just won the OPBF Middleweight Championship. Give us a little rundown of the fight.
So I recently fought Wayne Ryan for the OPB title. It was the first time I went 10 rounds, and it was a war. And what I've heard, it could be a contender for the fight of the year. And
nice.
Yeah.
Most of us said that it was we saw you take a fair few hits, and I reckon that's credit to Wade. You know what I mean? Because you're pretty slick. You know what I mean? You two have sparred, Joe. You know how slick he is, and we So I think it's big credit to Wade.
I took a bit.
He took it to you as well.
I took a bit of punishment when I shouldn't have.
In saying that, you definitely won the fight. Like, it was hands down. You definitely won the fight for sure.
Man, I remember getting caught with some big shots, and they did rock me.
You feel like you won the fight though?
I felt like I won, but you can never leave it up to the judges' hands. At the end, I was like, you never know. So that's part of boxing. Yeah. But I thought I did well. Just got caught with a little bit. It was a bit awkward because he was southpaw. Yeah. And I haven't sparred much of a southpaw fighter, but it's all coming from, I'm just learning. Every fight I'm improving. Yeah. But I can tell you now, you can tell he's an experienced fighter. He was very slow at the start, and then he started picking up by the end. But when I took the fight, they told me that he was a very very fit fighter that can last 4 rounds. But at the end, I felt like I was a fitter fighter.
Yeah.
So.
You still look fresh after the 10 rounds. Oh no, your face looked fucked up, but you kind of you look fresh.
No, I was there as well, and I believe Eman 100% won the fight hands down. Wade landed the shots at times, which I think that made it closer than it should have been. A few adjustments, I think that Eman would have won the fight clearly. He could have won pretty much every round. Take away those shots that he ate during the rounds, but it's a learning experience for Eman. It's his first 10-round fight. Wade Ryan's an experienced fighter, and to get in there, to go 10 rounds, to finish stronger, and to win the fight, it's all credit to him and his team.
Nice. For sure. It was an awesome fight. So have you done a little bit of research on who might be next on the OPBF ranks?
There's a few names in the pipeline. But as a fighter, I try to stay out of that. I leave that with Johnny and Andre
and the coaches.
And then, whoever they put on the table, that's who I'm fighting. So, there should be some big news at the moment, but at the moment I'm just enjoying it.
Yeah, and you and I were talking, saying, let me just move this, saying that there might be a few Japanese opponents on the cards.
Yeah, so the OPB's I think it's Oriental Pan Pacific.
That's even better. Yep.
And so there's a few fights. I think they're actually the champions up in Japan.
Yeah.
So if I get an offer to go to Japan, I'd love to travel down there.
It's beautiful. I'd love to train in Japan. Like those, they're off their head, like crazy off their head. The guy that I fought on the Japan K1, just giving myself a little plug there. Fought on Japan K1. They were so conditioned, like it was insane. And their sponsors pay for them to fight. Like, they live it. They do everything there. To fight one of those boys would be amazing.
It makes it much easier when you've got the sponsors paying for your training. For sure.
There, like, I don't reckon they work. Like, there's no way they work a 9-to-5 job, go and train like we do. There's no way. There are countries behind them, you know what I mean? Like, Japan, I would say, have backed fighting for as long as it's been around. You know what I mean? And I think you guys would be in the closest sort of kind of benefit in terms of fighters of Australia, because Australia backs boxing, but I still don't think we get enough. You know
not as much other countries. I know, like the Ukrainians and all overseas, even the Germans and Russians. Yeah, they're funded in the amateurs. Yeah, they make a yearly wage training and fighting in the amateurs. In the amateurs, we didn't get paid. We paid for our own things. You know what I mean? And even in the pros, like, we get paid more from a regular 9-to-5 job than to jump into the ring. Yeah. Australian champion, I'm still getting paid. Yeah, like doing your normal job. Not enough. I've got to work as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think if a few businesses and everyone saw what we go through, or saw the prep and everything, I think eventually it's gonna happen. Eventually, there's gonna be something that's gonna happen, and there will be certain fighters that are making a proper living, and I think boxers will benefit from that. So, Eman, what's next on the cards? What are we thinking? What's going on?
Man, like you said before, hopefully Japan. Yeah. But I'm open to anything. Yeah. Hopefully with this title, it'll give me more opportunities for bigger fights. I'm wanting to fight the top guys. I think I did an interview with Peter Miniatis, and he was like, "Do you want to call out anyone?" I don't call out any fighters. If they want to fight me, they can call me out. Yeah. But I'm looking any fight in the top 10. I want to improve. And I think after that Wade Ryan fight, I've just come out a better fighter. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm just resting up now.
What would we do with another Dwight Ritchie fight? How did we feel about that? You both fought Dwight too, haven't you? Yeah.
No, I honestly think Dwight's into better things now. Yep. I think he's maybe America or...
How old is Dwight? Do we know?
I think he's 26, mate.
Yeah, about 26, 27, yeah.
Very experienced. He's had 20 fights, let's say, 21.
Yeah, he's had... Yeah, he'd have at least about 22, 23 fights now.
Yeah. I loved it when he was sparring. He came to spar, and you're over there, you shadow sparring, warming up, getting yourself sorted as everyone does. He got his gear on and just walked into the ring.
Well, that's what I've learned. Same with Joel as well. That's what I've learned, because especially if you're doing longer rounds, you don't need as much warm up. I noticed that with you.
Yeah, I just loosen up. In the rooms, I just shadow in that. I see all these guys in the back rooms there. Doing like all these combinations and that. I'm like, mate, say that for the ring. I just loosen my arms. I watch Miguel Cotto as well. He does a lot of like loosening his arms up and that. Yeah. I do that, bit of shadow. Yeah. Might hit the bag a few times, get the impact, and then just walk in there. And I kind of the first couple of rounds as I'm working out my opponent or sparring partner, I warm up, and then it gets to the third, fourth, fifth round, then I'm ready.
What's the intensity of your warm up pre-fight? You know what I mean? Do you go, like, in terms of like 1% to 100%? How hard do you hit the pads?
Oh man, maybe between 50 to 75.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. I will do a couple of things where I'll actually like push, close to the 100, like just a few punches just to get that real. Okay, I got to swing that hard. But I'll loosen up. It's about just getting nice and loose, not you warm up, but don't kill yourself. Yeah, you got to save it for the ring, and you're already burning energy with your nerves. So you're burning your carbs, and they're just sitting there and burning your energy. So by just doing that, that's already enough of like to warm up, and then you're hitting the pads and you're burning a lot of energy, and you're not taking in anything to kind of regenerate to refuel yourself. So
fucking hell. How hard do you go?
Well, that's what I mean. That's
you get a light sweat up. Yeah,
I get a lot, but usually before I just used to spar Joel and Richie and that, and this is what I've learned is that you don't need to warm up as much because, like you said, you're wasting energy warming up. Yeah. Then when you get in the ring,
but even Dwight, he didn't even he didn't do anything. He just walked in the ring, just went like that.
Hey, you got to warm up to obviously so you don't get injured and stuff. Yeah. We do warm up. We'll do like loosen up and shadow, and I'll move. I'll work my legs a bit and shake my arms out
and get your senses going. You know what I mean?
Get those going. But I won't be smashing the bag for 2-3 rounds or smashing the pads and that's too much.
Sometimes it's funny though. Sometimes I notice, like back when I was a bit younger, I thought it was easier to come into sparring already halfway through a sesh. Do you know what I mean? So it was like, I don't know, I felt like I was already conditioned. But I think that's like, I think that's where there's a difference between kickboxers and boxers. Like, boxers is the idea is to hit and not get hit, I'd imagine. Yeah. But kickboxers, I think every now and then it sort of takes a little bit to get into it, get going. So I think there's that might be the difference.
I did a lot of rounds with Campbell Somerville.
Yep.
Have you seen him warm up?
Oh yeah, goes mental. His arms nearly fly out of their sockets.
Everything's 100%. But then when you, like you said before, amateur boxing compared to professional boxing is completely different. He's only in there for 3 rounds, so when he's in there, he has to be on point, explosive.
You boys go hard too. You and Campbell. That's great to watch.
That,
you could charge. You could charge people.
Man, my poor head after that.
Yeah.
Shout
out Campbell.
Nothing will be the time I sparred Joel.
Yeah.
He knocked my front tooth out. Oh my God, I'll never forget, man. And,
it must have been loose.
Yeah. Fucking hell. That's
but yeah,
insane.
I also got a few videos of me getting punched up by Joel. So
Yep.
But
he's lying.
But hey, hard work pays off, man. Like, I would not have won if it wasn't for Joel. All my sparring partners out there that helped me. It's a funny game, eh?
Yeah, it is,
you
man.
punch each other up.
Yeah.
But at the end, like,
you're helping each other out.
That's how you help each other out. So.
I don't know about punching teeth out though.
I felt bad.
Any of my friends that want to help me out, don't punch me teeth out. So let's just do a quick fight comparison. So let's go the Wade Ryan versus Tim Tszyu. So you just fought Wade Ryan. Wade Ryan and Joel. How would you pair Wade Ryan and Joel?
What?
Do you know what I mean?
With Wade, what I noticed in the ring with him, he was same with Joel. He was very smart, very patient. He's an experienced professional.
Yeah.
He picked his shots really well.
Yeah.
But Wade was the kind of fighter that kind of just sat flat-footed.
Yep.
Where I reckon Tim Tszyu going to struggle with Joel. Joel does not stop moving.
Yeah.
He can fight 10 rounds on his toes.
Yep.
He's got good angles. I honestly reckon that Joel's is going to stop Tim Tszyu. I reckon Joel's got too much experience. He's got the power. Everything's all.
So you're saying with that waiting for the right right shot and his pressure, so he capitalizes when he gets the right thing. Would you say that's in your style? So as soon as you see a head rock back, you're on him. You know what I mean?
I like to obviously I like to suss the opponent out, see how he is, take away his positives and just turn into my positives. So if I see something I'm going to capitalise on, it may take me 2-3 rounds, but I'm fighting 10 rounds. You know, the Australian title is 10 rounds, so
you got time.
I know I'll work him out. I'll make it harder for him, and once I find his weaknesses, I'll capitalise on it, and I do believe I'll stop him.
Yep. And not to give anything away for your game plan, but do you think you've done that? You think you've pinpointed a few weaknesses in his game? A few flaws?
With anyone, I go in there first round, suss him out either way. I don't go in there with a game plan.
Yeah.
I've got 5, 6, 7 game plans right now that I can use.
That's awesome.
I've seen at least 5 flaws in his game that I can capitalise on.
Yep.
But he may change it up. He may be a total different fighter that night.
Yeah,
and
true.
I've been with that many guys. I've been to America. I've been sparring guys in my gym and everywhere, including Eman as well. And I know how to adapt to anyone. That's why I go in there confident, because it's not like, I haven't seen that before.
Yeah. I think like he's still Tim Tszyu. Like, he is the son of one of the best boxers in the world. Yeah. And I think a lot of fighters will still watch their own fights and go, okay, I seem to drop my right hand a little bit. You know what I mean? So he's going to think that everyone's going to be watching his fights, you know what I mean? And thinking, all right, I'm going to do this to counteract that. And so what you say is every fight can be different. I am in agreement. And I think it was like a Conor McGregor thing where he said there is no opponent. You know what I mean? As soon as you walk in there, it's just 2 people. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I could fight E-Man. You know what I mean? We're just 2 big people. I kick the fuck out of E-Man. You know? So, it's just 2 people. So, a game plan, in a sense, it doesn't really work sometimes.
Either way, but awesome. When someone's got flaws, they always fall back to it, especially when it gets to the later rounds.
Yep. It's just in
it's
your mind.
Instinct. Like, you know what I mean? They'll fall back to their flaws, and they're going to eventually, even if they try to change their game plan from their last fight and change the way they fight, eventually they're going to bring back that floor.
Yeah.
And that's when I got to capitalise on it and always be ready to capitalise on it.
Yeah, for sure. So how's prep going? How's everything? How many weeks out are we now? 4 weeks?
We're about, it's under 4 weeks right
4
now.
weeks,
3.5, whatever.
Yep.
No, prep's going good.
Yep.
I was already preparing for Adrian Rodriguez, small, tough dude. I was conditioned. I was already doing 8 rounds, 30-second breaks with Zarafa weeks ago. So now it's a bit of a change in tactical training for Tim Tszyu compared to Rodriguez. One's like a real boxer, neat boxer. One was a walk forward tough guy.
Yep.
But prep's going great. I'm fit. I'm ready to go. The 3.5 weeks is gonna just help me just work on a few more things and work on my physical and mental status. You know what I mean? So I'll be ready for whatever he brings.
Yep. One thing I've listened to you say a lot in you and our talk, like when we've talked as well, is you're a big advocate for your mental preparation and the positive stuff that you listen to, and your sleep hypnosis, is that the right term?
Yeah.
So you listen to stuff while you sleep. I've done that too.
Yeah.
I did that for one fight because I was freaking out, and Sarah pointed me to a bloke, and he gave me some recordings and stuff to listen to while I was sleeping.
Okay.
And I think it helped. I definitely think it helped. I just sort of woke up feeling, I don't know if it was just a placebo effect.
Yeah.
But even still, it worked. So
I do a lot of it. So I do even during the day when I do my I go to the hyperbaric chamber at RK Recovery.
Yep.
I go down there, lay in there. I put on even a daytime hypnosis, building confidence, self-belief. And I've got self-belief, I've got confidence, but you can always add on to it.
Yeah.
Work on your positives and your negatives.
Yep.
When I sleep last night, I was listening to some letting go of fear.
Yep.
And everyone's got fear no matter who you are. So I listened to that, wake up at like 5 in the morning while I was still playing. I turned it off, and I'm waking up every day just confident.
Feeling
like,
good. Yeah.
And no matter what, whoever says to me, like people close to me say, "Oh, but you ready for this?" or "How about that happens?" I don't even listen to it. My mind just says, "Yeah, cool, talk." I don't hear it.
That's awesome.
I know my ability. I know my beliefs, and I know that no one's opinion except for my own is going to matter.
I think that's a big thing that sort of makes fighters almost, superhuman. Like, we feel fear. You feel fear, but it's how you deal with it.
Yeah.
You just keep walking forward. Like, it's pretty. Fucking getting goosebumps.
Exactly.
You just keep walking forward, and I think that's an awesome trait. So one thing I do want to address though, this is massive. We obviously know Ben Mahoney. Ben Mahoney, seen him coming up from the being a kickboxer.
Called me out yesterday.
That's what I was saying. We saw
it.
it. So he just fought. I don't know who he fought. I don't know what the guy's name was.
Corey, something Fano Corey.
Yeah, but he said he wants to fight the winner of Joel and Tim Tszyu because he feels he's worked his way up the ranks and he deserves a shot at the Aussie title.
The box records, because he's dropped down to super welter. He was at middleweight before.
Yeah, it's all there.
Now he's gone to
so
super
just
welter.
Firstly, how do you see Ben as a fighter? His style.
I see him as he's very experienced, very composed. You can see he's had the experience in is it Muay Thai?
Muay Thai.
In Muay Thai ring and all the fights he's had. I want to fight the best in Australia and in the world. Yeah, I've been pro since 2012.
Yep.
No disrespect to Ben Mahoney. He's a great person, a great fighter, but after I beat Tim Tszyu, doors are going to open, massive doors, and I'm not going to go back. Drop down to not drop down to his level, but go back to that stage of my career to fight him, just to show, hey mate, you earned your shot. After this fight, I'll be getting offered some big money, big opportunities. Who knows? The world's going to be calling.
Yep. So you are the Australian champion.
I'm the Australian champion, and after this, I'll have to obviously probably vacate the title because bigger fights are going to come. So as he said, the title will become vacant, so he will fight for it. And it's not because I fear him or I don't think I can beat him, but
you're in it for you.
If he got offered a shot in America or England for 50 to 100 grand or whatever, or he got offered a $5,000 payday against Joel Camilleri, you know which one he's going to take as well.
He would take it for sure. He was quite respectful about it too. I think he wasn't so much interested in fighting Joel. He was interested in fighting Australian for the title, which I thought was awesome to say.
100%.
I think he was quite respectful about it.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I think it's awesome. And I think what you say in terms of after you beat Tim, which I think he will for sure. Massive doors are going to open. Massive doors are going to open. I just think that's amazing. Yeah, for sure. It's really, really good. So how do you see the Tim Tszyu versus Joel fight ending? How do you see it?
Well, I've been telling Joel for ages. I was telling him. I think when we sparred a couple of times, I'm like, I reckon the Tim Tszyu Joel is gonna happen. He goes, nah, it's not, and it did. And
I'm very surprised.
Yeah, same.
Very surprised it has happened. So for sure, you think it can end in KO, but what's coming from that KO? How is it coming?
I reckon that Joel, like I said before, is too experienced.
Yep.
He's got the power, speed. I reckon it's all leaning towards his way. I reckon Joel's going to stop him. I noticed that Tim sits flat-footed a lot.
Yep. Sits back too much.
He sits back there. He tries to
I think people that are on the back foot, they try to control the fights, and then the people that push forward and don't let them control the fights, fuck, that's
I reckon
for sure.
Joel's going to be too light on his feet, too quick.
Yep.
I reckon Tim's going to have trouble hitting him, man.
Yep.
Joel's just going to, like you said, he's got the experience. He's going to pick him off, and then when he sees the shot, he's just going to
there it goes.
Land that shot and win.
That's super exciting. But I can't wait.
No, I can't wait. Man.
I seriously can't wait. It's going to be so good.
All this media stuff about Tim Tszyu, and he's already talking about past Joel.
Yeah.
He's talking about he's going to fight Jeff Horn and stuff. But man, he's got to. Yeah, they should be talking about Joel. Joel's the champ. Sure. He's been in the game for a long time, and I can't wait. Honestly, I'm flying down to Sydney.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen too. I think I might come down as well.
It'll be a sick fight for sure,
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So let's not look ahead of Tim. We're focused on Tim. But in terms of, like, are either of you interested in fighting? So who's above? So we got Jeff Horn. Zarafa.
Yeah, he's my team, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's on your team.
He's on my team, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe not him, but anyone up there in the Australian ranks that either of you are wanting to fight?
Well, you're middle, so who would
you... everyone's kind of... You know what's really funny? Everyone's kind of dropped to super welterweight. Is I reckon, the hardest weight division.
Yeah.
Dwight Ritchie, Joel, Michael Zarafa, Tim Tszyu.
Yeah.
Maybe even Jeff Horn.
Yeah.
Jeff Horn's going down.
So everyone's down there in the tough one.
And now Ben Mahoney.
Yeah.
So that weight division is very exciting. You know, that's where all the big names are.
So who's the Aussie champ in middleweight?
Tage,
that's right. That's right.
So Tage is the middleweight Aussie champ.
Yeah.
But besides that, you got Anthony Mundine, which I think he'll
be retired.
He'll be retiring pretty soon. Sam Solomon retired literally last week.
Yeah.
So he's out. Mark
so all that's left is Tage versus.
Me and Tage, we're buddies, man. Right. You know, I do a lot of sparring with Tage, but not only Tage, Roger Grant.
Yeah.
He's from the same stable. Yeah. Campbell Somerville.
Yeah.
And I've known Jerry for a very long time. So.
Do you feel so in terms of, let's just say, Joel, you get offered a world title fight.
Yeah.
Versus Eman Carlo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You two are pretty good buddies.
Yeah.
Do you take it? This is putting you on the spot here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just put in the spot.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, boxing's a business and it's a sport as well. So we're good friends. We get on really well. Love him and probably one of the best guys in the sport as well. You know.
Yeah.
But when we both get offered a shot, and we're getting we're getting offered 50 to 100K.
This is the answer I wanted. This is the answer I wanted.
We're gonna fight each other, and whoever wins, he knocks me out, I knock him out. We're gonna
shake hands afterwards,
pick each other up, hug each other, and we're friends after it.
For sure. Like that's the thing. I had River Dads is one of my sort of close friends. You might have heard of him in the kickboxing. Yeah. And we get along great, but I'll punch him in the face. No worries. But I love him. And I think if you're going to go super far in any sport, you need to be a little bit psycho about it. You know what I mean? And I think there was I think his name's Jorge Masvidal. He's a UFC competitor, Masvidal, and he said he'll fight his mother for the UFC title.
That's next level,
You know what I mean? That's next level. But it just goes to show how crazy these people are to get to that level of success. I just think it's awesome, but it's good to know where your head's at. Where's your head at?
What's this for?
For the world title.
Oh, I'm exactly the same.
Exactly the same. Yep.
We do a face-off after this.
Yeah. So is it at all possible we might see Tej versus Eman?
Man, like you said, if they put something on the table.
Yeah, if it's there,
it's money, title. Then
it's thinking. You're thinking. Yep. Yeah. At least not.
Besides that, I think he's on a different road, different pathway to what I am.
Yep.
I think he's number one in India. So I think we're doing our own things. But you never know. Like you said, boxing's a small game. So if it does come down to it, then
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Beautiful. All right, boys. No worries. We might leave it there. Any shout outs, Joel, that you'd like to give?
I'll give a shout out to Elite Fight Nutrition as well.
Yep.
To Reptile Apparel. I might shout out to House Warehouse, Ben and Hammer Constructions, the Prestige.
Come here.
The Prestige Garage.
Beautiful.
Industry Tracking, Global Tracking Solutions, and Eden's Excavations. I appreciate you all, and without sponsors, we really couldn't do it. And big shout out to the Beastkid, man, Indigo, and to Eman Carlo, the champion beside me. Appreciate you all.
Hey man, any shout outs?
Just shout out to just like to thank you, Beastkid, for getting us on.
Anytime.
It's an honour to be here, and it's an honour to be sitting alongside the champ. He's got a big fight, man, and I just honestly cannot wait.
Beautiful. Thanks very much for coming on, boys. So I'd just like to thank Beast Fight Club, all my sponsors, Elite Fight Nutrition, Flowphonics. Search Flowphonics, use my code word Beastkid, 10% off your wireless earbuds. Warner Building and Constructions, and I don't think I've forgotten anyone else. No, I think that's it. Beautiful. Thanks for coming on, boys.
Thanks,
Thank you very much. See you later.